I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Merkakwadash, and giving double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations unto the elect. And just going to do a land back off the channel is GMS All Precepts. Okay, and it's the elder from Charlotte. Okay, and you know, there was a question asked to ISUPK, and you know, we have not shunned to declare all the mysteries, okay, unto the people. All right, we've let the people know, you know, and we still do it. But at the end of the day, you know, if these people don't want to listen to us, then that's on them. Okay. Matter of fact, let me open with this scripture right here. Revelation 22:11. Matter of fact, let me start at 10. It says, and he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. So the prophecies are not sealed up. Why? Because the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay, so there's no more, there's nothing else we can do for these people. And when I say these people, I mean ISUPK, man. All right, they call us conspiracy nuts, crazy guys, but look at the earth right now. And look at what's going on. They don't have any answers for this. And this is what we're telling you Israelites that are following these different groups. You're going to be caught with your pants down. Okay, because your leaders are not getting you mentally ready for the battle. Okay? Because they're not talking about this. Why? Because they're not the real prophets. A prophet of the Lord would know. Okay, the mark of the beast is tied in with a changing of the digital system. You're not going to be able to buy and sell without the mark. But let's get on to this guy's question.
What synchronicities or what correlations does this, this new technocratic, government that's getting developed, what's the thin line between the two?
Can you say it again?
They don't know. They don't know. They're too busy shadow boxing and inside of Real Nigga University. Shadow boxing in Real Nigga University. And they're not getting you ready, mentally prepared, spiritually prepared for what's about to happen. Talking about we need to pretend like the white man don't exist. And what the fuck are you guys talking about, man? What the hell is going on here? What? You gonna listen? You gonna hear this madness?
From great tribulation and the last days being cut short, by the chosen ones. So, and then you put that up against the technocracy that's being developed.
They don't know what a technocracy is. They have no knowledge about the new world that's being set up before their eyes. They don't have any idea. Or they could have an idea, or they just been paid off. Okay? Or somebody must have been. That's why we got to come to either two conclusions. Either you're slow bellies, you've been blinded, or you took some money from the so-called white man.
The idea that they're gonna kill the dollar and we'll be issued a central-based digital currency and all of that. How much of that, is something that you guys, acknowledge and talk about? And what?
They don't acknowledge it. Okay? They're too busy telling Edomites to kiss their fucking boots.
What role, do the Israelites play as the chosen ones that will cut those days short.
Yeah, you might want to let Kadazai answer this one because this sounds like a conspiracy.
Yeah, you would let Kadazai answer that because this is conspiracy. Well, was this a conspiracy theory?
People do not trust what white people are gonna put in that goddamn vaccine. What? Take the goddamn vaccine shot. Stop listening to the conspiracy theorists out here.
Say what? Say what? Wait, what? We all know the damage, okay, that jab is causing. I don't hear anything from ISUPK. All right, they came out on it, say that it was giving people myocarditis and all this and all that. But we were conspiracy nuts. You see, people are not gonna be able to hide behind these buzzwords anymore. The conspiracy theorists are up 56-0. Okay, so that word conspiracy, that word is that you gotta throw that in the trash. There's been too many things happening for you guys to still be using that word. That word is so early 2000s, bro. Stop.
We're going to see, is Commander Giuliani wrong? Is he right?
Bro, he was hella wrong. He was hella wrong. Telling his congregation to take the jab. Insanity. We ain't forget about that. We still got the receipts, as you can see.
Wrong? Is he right?
Hi. I am a registered nurse in Nashville, Tennessee, and my name is Kalila Mitchell. I'm reaching out to everyone about the COVID-19 vaccination. I recently took the COVID-19 vaccination. After the shot, I felt fine, but within 3 days, I went to the doctor. Palsy now.
What theorists out here? What? Take the goddamn vaccine shot. Stop listening to the conspiracy theorists out here.
And as you can see,
Through. You got blood on your hands, buddy. Through.
Scared of needles.
I'm trying to smile. I'm just getting embarrassed for it.
The conspiracies run your life.
The Department of Health.
You guys, man, and I ain't gonna play the whole video. You see, but these guys like to throw that term conspiracy out. Like we some crazy ass nutcases that don't know what the hell is going on. Like we haven't been bringing out these articles for years, showing you what the hell is about to happen. Right before your eyes. These conspiracy theory people, I guess they weren't wrong. I guess they weren't wrong after all.
And what I mean by that is Kadazai, like there's lanes that we have. When I think of cryptocurrency, I think of fake money. That's what my brain says. My brain says that it's nonsense. My brain...
And I hate to, sound like the guy that, this is for you brothers, this is for the believers and those of you that don't, it's a lot of you that don't know what's going on really, man. Okay. These are very, base ABC 1, 2, 3 Israelites, man. Okay. And this thing is not complicated. Okay. Is this, if the Lord has opened you up and it's not even, talking about fake money. Look, bro, the money in our pockets is fake. If it ain't gold or silver or resources coming from the earth, it's not real. So what are we talking about here? The greenbacks, that's not real. That's not real money. But anyways.
Says that there's no control of it. That's what my brain says. But I think Kadazai may be able to talk about it more intelligently.
Yeah, see, the bottom line is that Tazaryak doesn't know the answer, right?
Exactly. He doesn't know the answer. And his buddy over there doesn't know the answer either.
This nigga talking about what his brain says, where your brain is wrong. Okay? The scriptures tell us not to lean upon our own understanding. All right? Does not the scripture say that our minds, for many are deceived, right? They're not dealing with the whole roll. Again, and put breath in your voice, and behold, hey, different camp. There's not any level.
Cause I don't know if you want to chime in on that, because I don't trust crypto at all.
Okay. You could just see.
And he's just gonna wing it. You know, they're just winging it, winging it. Like, bro, you can't wing this. There's no winging this, bro. You got to get this right. You got to let the people know what's going on. You got to warn the people. You got to get that blood off your hands, buddy.
As far as whatever their plans are their plans. If they slide.
We know the plans. The plans are in the Bible, bro. What do you mean whatever their plans are? It's in the Bible. He wants to chip you. He wants to mark you. He wants to brand you. That no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. What do you mean whatever their plans are? What the hell is going on here? See? But you Israelites, you're going to follow these guys because you whatever gimmicks that they got, you come out of jail, you soup kitchen, what rapping, whatever it is, man. You see?
With the cryptocurrency, if whatever the hell they do, ain't shit you could be able to do besides preparing with your people. Commander General Yohana gave an order where he said it's time that we start living like we don't have a government. He said that it's time that we start relying on each other. It's time that we start focusing on sustainability and each other.
Sustainability? What do you mean relying on each other? That shit sounds, see, and this is the winging it part, right? This has nothing to do with the question. This has nothing to, they're winging it. Okay? You see, far away from the question.
Hyman said, you understand that we need our own medical supplies. You understand? He said that we need our own food supplies, so on and so forth. They
don't get it. They don't get it. Talking about food supplies and medical. Bro, you see what the hell is going on? You brothers out, sisters out there, if you following these guys, man, hey, if the Lord don't wake you up, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. You know, I really don't. All right, but I know what the scriptures say. All right, the destruction as it comes. So it's still hope for you, brothers and sisters out there, man. The Lord wake you up, you know, lead you to the truth. Then, hey, this is Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Okay, the wise will understand what's going on. That's why we got a parable in Matthew 25th chapter of the 5 foolish virgins and the 5 wise ones. Okay, the 5 wise ones, they prepared themselves. The 5 foolish ones, they did not. It's a reason why the Lord gave that parable. You're going to have a group of Israelites that are getting prepared for the bridegroom, which is Yahweh Shai, and then you're going to have a group of people that they're not preparing. They're not watching like the Lord said. The guy asked you about the technocracy being set up, and you went clean off the record talking about medical supply. What are you, dude? Like, you ain't got to, you know, a lot of you don't even have to openly, acknowledge us. But damn, you ain't watching the videos? You know, because I know a lot of you guys, y'all got pride on y'all, man. You know, but shit, it's a lot of Israelites. They need to be watching some of these videos we making about this new system being set up. Okay, these articles that we bringing out. That's why you brothers out there in GMS, shit, I know sometimes you think you putting out repetitive videos over and over about but Jake is they behind, man. You know? And I don't know if these guys done got paid off. I don't know, man. You know, that's why we came to the conclusion that you guys had to take some type of bag, because you guys you don't know what's going on. Talk about we conspiracy nuts and watching Alex Jones. You guys are crazy, man.
We got to stop. Okay, stop with and this isn't only for you. This is for everybody. Stop with the Alex Jones and all this extra shit that goes on out there. And what I mean is, white people are worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Stop with that. You see? The scriptures say, be not ignorant of anything. You can't be ignorant of these things, man. What do you mean to Alex Jones? Boy, I tell you, man.
Like, white people worry about martial law. White people worry about, you understand, cryptocurrency.
Isn't this the same group that say Jacob's trouble is gay? Huh? They say Jacob's trouble is gay. What? Hey, man, I'm gonna close out with this, man. I don't know, man. You know, we've like the Apostle Tahar say, man. They didn't went through the scriptures, they broke all the scriptures down. You know, we just go over it over and over and over again, and we go over the what the hell you think we bringing out these articles for? To back up our points, to show you what's going on in the financial system. Why? Because it's going to lead to biblical prophecy. Okay, Ezekiel 33, verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so we've heard the message. We've seen the sword. Okay, because the MOTB is a sword. Because if you take it, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, you're going to be burnt up in that thermonuclear fire. So we've warned you, man. Okay, you got guys calling us
in Illinois who died of COVID-19.
As dying with.
Follow and listen to Commander Yohana. He's the leadership of all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
But. So I understand how black people think, but take the goddamn vaccine shot. Stop.
Through. Okay. Shalom.